are you on this amazing Friday? I wanted to pop in here real quick, give everybody a couple minutes to jump in, but I want to talk to you about a hero's journey. Now, I don't know if everybody knows what a hero's journey is, but that is a journey where Joseph Campbell actually came up with it or figured it out. Every great movie or every great book is really based on a hero's journey. And there's a few steps, and I want to take you through the steps on your hero's journey to move past your blocks, the things that keep you stuck in place, so you can finally get out of living in the IB, as I call it, the in between, and start living joyfully and having direction, know what you want in life. So let's kind of go through a hero's journey. There's the step where you're called to an adventure. You know there's something out there. You just know you could be more. You know you could be happier. You know you could be more joyful. You know there's just something more, and it nags in the back of your mind. When I was first starting out on this journey myself, I just knew I could be more. I just knew that there was more to just living in this in between, but I couldn't figure it out. So then somebody's going to show up on your path. For me, believe it or not, it was Tony Robbins. I was sitting in at our house. I was recently married. I think I just had our daughter, and my husband was working. He worked nights at that point, and it was a Saturday night. It was probably 1 in the morning. I was having a drink, probably way too many drinks at that point, and I think it was actually before my daughter. And Tony Robbins came on, and I was listening to him and thinking, how do I get to be like that? How do I get to be happy like these people seem to be happy? And I went on a 30-year journey to figure out. I read everything I could about personal development and self-help videos, tapes, cassettes, for those of you that remember. Everything, because I knew there was more. I was tired of living in between. So you kind of, you start recognizing, and that's the first step. You start recognizing what's taking place within you that you want to change. Where's your blocks? Where are you stuck at? Where is it? A clue is every time you start to do, you stop. Think about it. Every time I start to lose weight, I do really good for 3 or 4 weeks, and then I don't. Or every time I want to start having more fulfilling relationships, I do X, Y, and Z for a couple weeks, and then I get stopped. You have to figure out what's stopping you. You've got to start recognizing the patterns that you're running, these patterns that keep occurring in your life. Because once you can understand the pattern, then we can go in and take the next step, which is recreate them, rewire them. Look at these patterns, which will lead to the beliefs, and that's the next stage. You kind of fall into an abyss. And I know that sounds so dramatic, but you kind of fall into this, are things ever going to work out for you? I call it the laying on the bathroom floor sobbing moment. And I've had way too many of my shares of that, thinking, is my life ever going to work? Am I ever going to get out of pain? And even when, I'm a CEO of a not-for-profit, and everybody thinks I really have my crap together, but not necessarily, not back then. And I would go to work and go home and just sob because it was like, I have no business doing this job because I can't even take care of myself. How am I supposed to run this company? So it was kind of like an abyss moment where I had to recreate the patterns. I had to recreate these beliefs I had. So I went through this stage where I recreated everything. I rewrote my beliefs, because when you live in the in-between, and the in-between is you're not too happy, but you're not too sad. It's like you have enough money, but not too much money. You want to lose weight, but you're kind of happy. When I was a size 23, I was a size 23, but it was okay because I wasn't a size 24. It's that kind of, it's the in-between. It's like I make enough money to get by, but I could have more. I could, I'm a size 16, but I could be a 10. It's that in-between. It's, the expression fair to middling. I'm okay. It's just, you're okay. It's a vanilla world. It's not too bright. It is. And that's a terrible place to live. I spent way too many of my years like that. Just being happy enough because I didn't think you could be happy. I had the belief that that's how people were, that you could never get too high, because when you got too high, people knocked you down, and you could never get too low, because when you got too low, people didn't want to talk to you. It was always good to just stay right there in the in-between. But then you get sick and tired of being an in-between, because you know you're meant for more. You know there's a beautiful world out there waiting for you to step up and step into it and be the person you dream to be, the person you desire to be. And that's when you start doing that and you start doing the work. And I have a online course starting in 2 weeks that will take you through the steps. It's my proprietary system. It's the strategies I use to change my life, to go from a drunk, broke, homeless person to a successful CEO who lives joyfully, and who lives, I live in my power. I'm happy. I'm happy with who I am. And I want everybody to feel that. Because I know if you're sitting there right now thinking, oh, no. I know that because I was there. And that's when you reclaim your power. You step up. And if you were born to be the center of attention, you will be the center of attention. If you were born to have the most successful business in the world, you will. If you were born to be the best mother, the best wife, and you want to teach other people how to be great moms, you'll do that. If you have a lot of trauma in your life, we're going to turn that into triumph. We're going to take your wisdom and turn it into your wounds and turn them into wisdom. Because there is that more that you feel here, that more that's burning in your heart and your soul. That's your calling. And that's your first step of your hero's journey. You're being called to step up. And let me be your mentor. Let me be your guide to help take you through this. And please, if you have any questions, DM me. I'd be happy to jump on a phone call with you. DM me, email me, whatever it will take. Because my goal is to help 1 million women be joyful, to find their blue rose, to find their purpose, their passion, and don't fear living in their purpose or passion. So if you're ready, let's go. If you have questions, put it in the comments below. Whatever I can do to get you out of the in-between and living in your blue rose, which I never point the right way. There you go. Living in your blue rose. Man, I am so bad at this. There we go. Living in your blue rose. That's what I'm here for. I hope this helped you guys. Let's get through your hero's journey. Let's recognize what's holding you back, what's keeping you stuck in the in-between. Let's recreate it, rewire it to make it supportive and empower you. And then reclaim your power, reclaim your inner self. So if you're ready to get going, let me know. Talk to you guys later. Oh, and if you want to register, it's if you're on Facebook, it's up on my group. You can just come on that picture, you can click on it, or you can go to my website, KarenBarno.com. Talk to you guys later. If you have any questions or anything, please, 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 please DM me. Talk to you later. Thanks, guys.